Right guys, here we go again. 2 events within the same amount of weeks. Doncaster Game Market, and for once I feel alive. Been on earlies for the last couple of weeks, so been getting up at like 3:30. So today just felt like an absolute breeze. I feel wide awake for once, hopefully going to make the most of the event. And yeah, have a good chat. I know there's quite a few people going again. Obviously Lewis is stalling. I think Stu and Rob are going to be there. Gareth, Mark, Pete are all stalling, so we're going to go say hi to them. I think Eddie and Dylan are on about going down, so hopefully we'll catch up with them again. Holly as well. Don't know who else is going to be there, so we'll have a look around, see who we can meet, see what bargains we can find. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a bit of pickups at the end of the video of stuff that we actually did find. Today is an absolute scorcher. It's going to be one of the hottest days we've had so far. Proper heat wave. So yeah, I've got a bit white to try and keep that heat off a bit just for the travel down and back. Obviously we're going to be inside for a few hours, but I imagine the hall is going to start to get quite hot if there's quite a few people in there, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just going to go down, enjoy the event, make the most of it, have a chat, see what we can find. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. hot one. Jeez. So, Doncaster, yeah, Game Market was an absolute scorcher. Whether you were there or not, obviously it was one of the hottest days we've had so far. And yeah, it was just as hot inside the venue. Just, oh, most of the time, like I was saying to some of the guys there, I couldn't even think straight. I was like staring at games, looking at stalls, but nothing was kind of registering. I was just like, oh, just absolute monged out. Every now and then you get a little bit of a breeze, but yeah, it was a warm one. But anyway, so as you've seen, we made our ways down there. Me and the missus went down, met up with quite a few people actually, and yeah, had a good event, good day. Got absolute insane amount of pickups. We've got quite a few to go through, some heavy hitters. My absolute all-time holy grail is here. We've got it. After missing out at Revival, quite a few people seen it because I was standing at the store, waiting in the queue about to buy it, and kind of flicked it round and like, whoa. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Great to meet everybody as usual. We'll go through some names in a minute. But yeah, we got there a little bit later than we wanted to. Miss wanted a bit of a lay-in because it was her day off. It's fair enough. She's driving down there. It takes just over an hour to get down there. We did stop off for breakfast just over the road actually when we first got there, but it was a bit manic. But we managed to get that and then over to the event. So we got there about an hour before opening. So I think 10, just after 10, about 10:15 I want to say. They had a different opening door this time to get into the venue, which was outside, which is a good thing because it was scorching out. I actually thought it was a lot better going in that entrance because that kind of corner of the hall always seems a bit dead, a bit barren. To have that as the entrance I thought worked out far better, and then kind of blocking off with extra stalls, the old kind of entrance if you like. Yeah, I just thought it worked a lot better. Loads of stalls there, absolutely ram-packed, fantastic for punters obviously. Like I think Dana was saying, for obviously the sellers, getting more sellers in the hall maybe doesn't work out for them as well. There's more competition, but as a punter, it's fantastic. Loads more to look around and stuff. A few new stallers, obviously. Gareth from the Man Cave was stalling with, well, actually was there with his girlfriend Lucy, and Mark Burnout Culture. They had a stall together quite near the entrance actually. So I had a chat with them for a bit. Just before I opened, obviously Lewis, Wishwash and Amanda. Lewis has actually messaged me a day or the day two before the event asking if I was going, and offered to let me put a few of my bits on the stall as well, which we did, which meant we could obviously walk straight into the hall when we got there because we said we were stalling a little bit. So yeah, we got in. Lewis had to put a couple of bits on there, so I had a quick chat with them. Opposite them were Pete, I was called Variety Face, and Rob, and Tootie kind of floating around everybody really. And obviously Craig's here again, amazing stall as always. Had a good chat with him and actually got a couple of bits off him this time as well. We'll come to that in the pickups bit. And yeah, so managed to get around the hall before opening and get some hopefully decent footage, which probably been you've just seen before this. So yeah, managed to get around the entire hall, get some footage of the stalls before obviously crowds of people getting in the way, and it did get insanely busy at times. So yeah, hopefully see some decent footage this time. I've actually managed to get some. And yeah, so just before the kind of event opened, if you like, for the early birds. Obviously it was I think an hour later this time, so it opened at 11 for the early birds till 12, and then 12 for general admission. I wanted to try and quickly get around the stalls and have a look, and I ran around really and just focused on the OG, just ran around to see what OG people had. Spotted a few bits out, did get a couple of bits, but most of the pickups actually came when the event had opened. Because we got there a bit late, I didn't actually have that much time after going around and filming and chatting with everyone. I just managed to get back to Gareth and Mark, and the place opened and straight in. And in fact, before the event even opened, when we were walking up to the event, my missus was like, "Is that Eddie?" And yeah, just in front of us, Eddie Rollercore was walking in. So caught up with Eddie. He was looking for a cash machine, which they seemed to have taken out of the dome. It wasn't where it usually was. I don't know if they have one in there now. So I think he went over the supermarket to find some cash He had Dylan, who I think had was waiting in queue in line for him, saving the space. But yeah, so we met with them with Eddie first before we even got in there. But then when we did get in there, it opened. Eddie and Dylan were the first people we kind of met coming inwards. So I had a brief chat with them too. And Nath Retro 1 weren't far behind. So first time meeting Nath, nice to meet you, mate. I had a bit of a chat throughout the day, kept bumping into him and everyone else really, always bumping into people, having a bit of a chat, showing a few bits. And yeah, at one point there was a big group of us in a circle and chatting, that was awesome. So yeah, I quickly ran off, but just before I ran off, I've got some names because there's a few people I also met that I don't think have channels or had come and said hello. I've got to remember who I actually did meet, so bear with me 1 second. There might even be a jump cut while I try and find all the damn names. I can't think where they all are. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not prepared. I've just realised as well I've not even took my games out of the plastic sleeves, so that's going to be a bit of a bother because we go through the pickups. Probably should have done that while I was waiting. But anyway, yeah, so David Clarkson, I think, came up to me again. The second time I met him at Doncaster at the beginning of the year. He messaged me on my Facebook channel. Always nice to speak to you. I had a bit of a chat again as I was going around. That was right at the beginning of the day. Didn't see him for the rest of the day actually, so sorry I missed you throughout the day, mate. Obviously Dana was stalling as well. He was just behind Lewis with Liam again, so I had a bit of a chat with them again before the event opened. But going around the stalls, I think I'd got to, it might have been on Dana's stall actually, that Darren, I think it is, came over and introduced himself. First time meeting him, always comments on videos and everybody else's videos. He was looking for one game to complete one of his sets, which I think he did find throughout the day. He came back over when I was talking with Lewis behind his stand and said he'd found it, so that's great. He's completed one of his sets. I can't remember now what set it was, whether it was one of the Master Systems or GameCube sets. Might have been the GameCube. If you're watching, let me know. But yeah, he completed set, that was awesome. And then as the day progressed, more and more people obviously polling in. GloryHunter82, always a pleasure to meet, always at events now. She came in with Beth, so I've got to meet both of them again. Always meeting up, always great to have a chat, and just showing stuff and yeah, chatting about general gaming stuff. It's just fantastic. And like I said, at one point there was Holly, Beth, Eddie, Dylan, Nath, myself, my missus, all in a massive like kind of congregation and just chatting about games and stuff and pickups, and yeah, it was fantastic. But overall, great event. Great to meet everybody again, even though it's only been a couple of weeks, and just getting some bits. So I suppose the main thing people are probably wanting to see are the pickups. So let's crack on because we have got loads to go through. A quick count. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 OG Xbox games and some 2 absolute massive hitters. So yeah, quite a few for the OG collection because we've not been getting that many recent events. So it was nice to find a load I needed, and there was one stall in particular when we come to their pickups who had a load more I needed, just didn't have the money, and I took quite a bit with me. This is the most I've ever spent, I think, in an event, and the most I've ever picked up. But yeah, absolutely buzzing with some of the stuff I've got. So yeah, that's great. And then we've got some 360, I've got a Dreamcast title, a nice Wii Collector's Edition, and a PS3 Collector's Edition as well. So let's crack on. First thing we found when we got to Lewis's stall, he had a few OG games there, and there was a Simpsons game I knew I needed. Can't remember which one it was, but this time I did take my photos, so I was able to find out, and he had the one I wanted. It was Simpsons Road Rage. So we've got that now in the OG set. Nice condition. He wanted to give it me for £4. I just gave him a £5. He had it up for £6. So £5 for that. Not too bad. I never find somewhere to put my stuff. So straight off Lewis, and then like I say, over the kind of pathway opposite Lewis was Rob, and Rob had quite a few bits as he does. Loads of OG on the floor, so I had a quick browse through. Got 2 OG titles, and we'll do this one first because it's not in a plastic wrapper. It got quite a few steelbooks, some I'd not seen before. But it had one of the PS3 Batman steelbooks that I was after. And the absolute killer thing about this is it's the last one I need on the 360. But yeah, we've got the Two-Face one on the PS3. So I'm trying to get them all on the PS3 as well. I've got the Joker ones, I've got 2 on the PS3 now. Just need the Penguin and the Catwoman. And obviously I just need this one on the 360. It doesn't have its slipcover, I'm not too fussed about that. I could pick one of them up, they're all generic. So yeah, and Rob did me a deal on these as well. That was up at $5. But like I say, he did me a deal, absolute cracking deal on one of the games. Next one up, I had picked this up once at, I think it's when we were at Arcade Club in their CEX. But it either didn't have its manual or it was bad condition, I can't remember. But it's Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. There we are. So yeah, I mean, it's a Hot Wheels game, it's racing. Don't know what it's like, we'll give it a go. One more for the collection. And then, I suppose I should open these to show you the manuals. I usually do, don't I? Take this one out. So this holds a relative value on the OG. And yeah, Robert got it. And he did me an absolute fantastic deal on that. So cheers again, mate. We've got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So another kind of heavy hitter off the system, if you like. All complete, all looking good. So yeah, like I say, this time we've got some fantastic OG titles to get through. Do you want to see the Hot Wheels manual? I know some people like to look at the manuals and what have you. They are all complete, you know me. I like my complete games. It is there, all complete. So we'll pop them over here. And I'll try not ruin these plastic covers because I want them for my more expensive games. Then, like I say, we nipped over to Craig's here again, not Rob. Obviously, we had a bit of a laugh about that. But yeah, Craig's here again. He had a smallish selection of OG Xbox. Obviously, has a lot of Japanese stuff and that kind of thing. But I actually found 2 I needed. And I said to him, you've actually got some OG I needed. And picked up and straight away was like, oh, how about this? Did me an absolute crazy good deal on these. So yeah. Thanks again, Craig, if you're watching. Fantastic, mate. So first off, we've got the King of Fighters 2002. He had this up for $5. Like I say, did me an amazing deal. Great manual in that one as well. And a biggie for me, a massive fan of this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus 2. So that's both or all the Turtles games I think we have now on the OG. So yeah, buzzing to play this. 4-player co-op. I love me some Turtles, especially kind of older generation Turtles, not this new shite they keep coming out with. And I need to keep that for later. I forgot I put that in there. But yeah, again, all complete. And then I had picked some more bits up, but these are from, I suppose, people we know, or I know. I'd seen this on Mark Burnout Culture's store, and I said to him, whoa, is that yours? And he's like, no, it's Dylan's. He's just popped it on there. He's just slashed the price on it. I was like, I'll have it. I'll take it. If it's Dylan's, it's going to be in absolute great condition, and it is absolutely mint. So cheers, Dylan, for bringing it. But yeah, I found Dylan, gave him his 40 quid for it, what he wanted. I did see this later in the day for £100. So yeah, absolute fantastic price on this. One I've been after for a little while. I've only come across the game-only version in CX, not this collector's edition, but this is the one I wanted. It is Pandora's Tower, limited edition on the Wii. And this is supposed to be a really good game on the Wii. So, we have got all the insides, as you would expect. So let's take a quick look. In a plastic baggie, we have, I'm guessing, the manual, which is separately, or some kind of book. Let's open, let's have a look. So yeah, instruction manual comes kind of separate in its own little baggie. We have an art book. Looks quite nice. Let's pick a random page. Oh wow, okay, cool. Master of the Crimson Keep.
Yeah, that's nice. We obviously have the game. That's weird. It has another manual in there, or some kind of manual. This is an instruction book. So yeah, I don't know what the difference is on there. But yeah, all complete there. I've just noticed as well, that's cool, the inlay inside has a different cover or artwork on there. There we are, I've not seen that myself yet. That's pretty cool. Try and get that back in without bending. You can bear with me. There we go. Oh, do not want it out of the plastic. So yeah, absolutely fantastic condition. And you get the steelbook as well with the embossed Pandora's Tower there on the front. There we go, that's better, look at that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, mate. So I'm glad you brought that along. And after that, I will put that away later for interest of time. Let's put that one over there so it doesn't get damaged. Then I think that was pretty much it from the people I kind of know. The rest are from stalls and bits. So we'll do some odds and ends. The ones that are not in cellophane first, so we can blast through these. Although this one is in cellophane because it's still sealed, brand new. Xbox 360 game, a 505 game, which went up to Dylan, not Dylan, sorry, Eddie, and said, I've just bought a 505 game. And he was like, oh, is it this one, which I think is the last one he needs? And I was like, yeah, it might be, like joking. He's like, no way. I said, no, it's just a 360 tile. But yeah, MorphX on the 360, still brand new and sealed, and it was only £3, so didn't even bother haggling for a sealed game. So yeah, that'll be going in. I will be unsealing it because it's one I want to play. Can't remember where I found this one. It's got no price on it, but I think it was in a box of OG games, and they were all £3, I think. I don't know if I got it any cheaper. I can't remember. But again, another one I've been looking at for a little while, because I remember a friend having it and playing it and actually quite enjoying it. It's an Xbox exclusive, only on Xbox, so Holly, if you're after them still. New Legends. Kind of a third-person hacking slash game, if I recall, a bit adventure-y. See some screenshots there. Ooh. But yeah, seems alright. So glad to have that in decent condition. I found it twice in really bad condition, so that was nice to have. And then, I don't know if I showed this to Lewis actually while I was there. Probably should have done. For £3, a recommendation from Lewis on the 360. I have both games on the OG, but only on Xbox 360. Amped 3. So he showed me some videos at Arcade Club on this, and yeah, it looked quite funny. So yeah, great condition. So added this one into the collection. Don't mind snowboarding games, so we'll give that a go and get some achievements on it as well. Then 2 from the same stall. I did get a bit of a deal on this. I can't remember how much. One was £4, one was a £5. Probably only got it for I think £8. I'm not sure. The £5 one was Robotech Battle Cry. OG. All complete. Getting a little bit of glare because the sun's in an awkward place at the minute, so it looks dark over here because it's not quite come around yet. Then we've got XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association. I know nothing about this one. Never seen it before. So, obviously pick that one up. It does have that annoying squiggle on the disc and the manual. So, I don't know. Might look for another one or try and get that off. I don't know if it will come off. But yeah, it's a 1-to-4 player. It looks a bit like Wipeout, but with bikes. And the bikes look like they're kind of like out of Tron. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll give that a go at some point. So, there's them two. Then, we'll get this out of its plastic cover, shall we? It's the Dreamcast game. This, I believe, was off the young gal who was there last time, selling a lot of a collection, a lot of expensive kind of Nintendo games, Super NES and NES games. And she was there again. What was this up at? This was up at 25. I think she did it me for 22, if I remember correctly. Great price, great condition. One I've been after again for a little while. Needed the sequel because got the first one. Is Power Stone 2. finally. So yeah, 22 quid, didn't think it was a bad price. Like I say, it's in great condition. No cracks on the case, no spindles missing. There is our disc. And obviously, nice minty manual in there as well. Like, absolutely fantastic. That big chunky manual as well. Only a little bit of blue in there on the back. Yeah, not too bad on that one. Running out of space. Should have planned this a lot better. We'll do that. No, we'll do it now. I've got it in my hand. So right at the end of the day, just to the left of Lewis's store, there was a guy, and I noticed he had a Taito Legends game. And I'm going through them all. I did see a few in the day because of the art cards. Now, the other ones I looked at either didn't have art cards or art cards I'd already got. However, this guy had got an art card in it that I needed. But obviously, I didn't want to buy the game. He got it up at like 6 quid. So at the end of the day, it was still there. I said to him, look, any chance I could just have the art card out of there, I'll buy it off you, whatever. He's like, yeah, cool, I didn't even know they were different. Just chuck us a quid, you can have it. So for a quid, we got the Phoenix art card from the Taito Legends. And this is number 6. So the last one in the set. And I thought when I picked this one up, I only needed one more. But then after re-looking and looking on the back, I need 2 more. So obviously I've got the Bubble Bobble New Zealand Story, Rainbow Islands, and now this one. I still need the Operation Wolf and the Space Invaders Part 2. Then we have all the art cards. So yeah, just 2 left to get on them. So that's that one. Then we have... They came together. Let's have a look. So this was right at the back of the haul. I've bought off this guy a couple of times before. A couple of bits here. Both 360 games. One's a limited edition, which was up at a great price because I've been trying to get hold of this for a little while. On Amazon, it's got a crazy price. And he had it up at the same price as just the game on its own. So I was like, yeah, definitely getting that. Great condition on it. Picked up another game as well to get a bit of a deal. Trying to think what it was. I think I got them for 15 in the end, I want to say. Limited edition was 10. Up at 10. And the other one I got, which was a SpiderMan game, was up at 8. So that is the amazing. And the time ran out on the camera. Mrs. said she had altered it, but I've not been keeping an eye on it. So yeah, like as I was saying, amazing Spider-Man on the 360 was up at 8. So it should have been 18. I think I got it for 15 in the end, total. But yeah, Spider-Man games can hold quite a bit of a price on the old 360. It's all complete, so we'll be getting in on that. And the other one we got was the only collector's edition I don't have for the Assassin's Creeds. It is the Assassin's Creed Rogue collector's edition. Now, after speaking to Lewis, I think there is some kind of cardboard cover or something missing off the actual kind of box. But I don't mind. Everything in this is fantastic, and it was a great price. Like I say, I had it up at a tenner anyway, and I got a couple of quid off, so absolute bargain. We have inside the soundtrack to Rogue. Oh, if I don't drop it on the floor, as per usual when I'm holding stuff. So yeah, we got the soundtrack there. Let's put that in before I drop it again. Quite a lot of songs and music on that, so there's like 30 songs on that. We have, as usual, the art book. There we are, can you see that? Look at that, that's beautiful. And obviously in this one, it's got all the naval combat and stuff in it again, so that'll be interesting to play. Some kind of art cards which I've not actually opened yet, so these are going to be the first time I've seen these. I didn't actually check them when I was there. Okay, so there's 2 kind of lithograph art cards. They're quite nice. One is our protagonist with sunken ships, and the other is a ship breaking through ice. They're quite nice. Alright, they obviously come in this little envelope. And we have obviously the game. I just got the game on the Xbox One actually, the remastered version Mrs. bought me. Oh, let's take that out. So this is the game there. And it did come with the codes for all the DLC extra we get with them. I've not checked it yet, so I don't know if they will work, but it comes with an armor set, quest and a Siege of Fort Disable quest there. So there's some little extras. Hopefully they'll work. We'll give it a go in a minute. So yeah, not a bad little set. It didn't have a massive collector's set like the others. I just missed out on it when it first come out. So nice to finally have that. It means I've got them all now up to date, except for the very last one, which I still need to keep my eye out for. Then we'll come to them last. So this again was on the very back wall. I got this one at near the start of the day. I only had a bit of change on me. I didn't want to break into a 20. So I said to the guy, can you do, I think I had like £1.36 on me or something. He's like, you know what, no I can't, but you can have it for £1. So for £1 we got Destiny Warriors 5. Did have it up at 2. So I got a quid off that. So yeah, another one in there. I think we've got Destiny Warriors 4. So 4 and 5 done now. And then at the end of the day, I got this off him as well. Now, he did me a deal on this as well because I didn't have the cash on me left, because I bought the missus some bits that she wanted as well off Dana's store. She bought some pops and stuff, some Harry Potter pops, which Dana did her a deal on. So cheers to that, mate. She's well happy with them. She's put that up on her channel. But yeah, this was up at 50, which to be fair was a good price for it anyway. I'm trying to think how much money I left. It either did it for 40 or 45. I can't remember how much I had left. Whatever I'd left, basically, I just gave him, and he was happy with that to do. So I think it was, I want to say 45. I think I tried 40, but I think he did 45. Anyway, rambling on, for the PS3, Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition. So one of the only Tales games that I didn't have. And I think this is the one, if I'm correct, came out on the GameCube, I think. And I'd nearly picked up a few times. Didn't see it there this time. But just a steady price. So yeah, I didn't even know it was on the PS3. I'd not seen this before. So well happy to pick this up. Inside we get a... Is this the manual? Again, a separate manual that's not in the game. I think it's just too thick, because the game does have 1, 2, 3 discs. So there's one there, and then obviously that kind of cover there. So we've got 3 discs. We have OST disc 1, disc 2, and I don't know, some kind of special Blu-ray discs. I don't know what the differences on the discs are. I need to have a look. And on the back it just says it's Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. So I don't know if there's like 2 games on it. I don't know. I didn't really do much research on it, to be fair. Yeah, as you can see, it looks like there's possibly 2 games on this version. Then we get the Successors of Hope kind of book. It's not like a proper manga where you read backwards. It is just a standard book. It has some nice artwork in there as well. A nice big, thick, chunky book. I don't know if it's kind of a prelude to the story or what. Just actually say on the back, original novel of a never released story. So there we go. That's pretty cool. The game, exclusive artwork on the box. Original soundtrack, multi-disc. So we've got the soundtracks in there as well as the game. That's what that is. And inside the box we should have a set of 5 figures. So this comes in a little box there, and inside we have our figures. I've not had these out yet, not had a proper look at them. They do have little stands and little bits come in. These look like, oh, they have been opened because they've been slightly cut. But yeah, there's one head and body and stand there. I'll show you on the box, probably be easy to see. There's a girl there, well, a girl's head at least, her kind of body's in that little box. Another one there. That comes with a little kind of animal cat thing. Like I say, I've not played this one yet, so I don't know the characters. And the last one is there. Not that you can see them very well, but yeah, so you can probably see them a lot better on there. So yeah, 5 figures, 4 characters, and that little animal cat thing. So yeah, that was pretty cool to get, like my collector's editions, and it's a nice, small, handleable one that will just go on the shelf. It will fit on the normal shelf, so that's all good. Then our last set of 6 games, featuring 2 quite biggies, one insane, which we'll save to the end, even though it was the first one I bought from them, and then found the other 4 after looking, no, 6 games, so the other 5 after looking around the kind of stall, but as soon as I seen the first one, I had to get it then and there. But yeah, so he did me a deal on these as well. The 5 I bought together, I think should have been, let me have a quick tot up here. So it should have been £48. I think he did them here for like 45. It's only a few quid off, but to be fair, some of these prices were alright anyway. These were from Console Passion, so that's the stall as you first walk in, down your left. Always has the massive bookcases and stuff. Everything in there is in absolutely fantastic condition. Everything I opened and looked in, the disc was scratch free, completely mint. The manuals are great. So yeah, I had to pick a few titles up from there. And this is a store that had a load more that I needed, just ran out of money. I didn't even ask. He did have a card machine. I probably could have paid on card, but I think I'd spent enough for the day. So we'll open these up and go through. Like I said, did me a deal on these, but this one was up at £8, and that is Justice League Heroes. This is one I'd seen at Revival and couldn't remember if I needed, but I ended up getting it anyway. Like I say, absolutely fantastic condition on these, so nice to get these ones. And I just picked up a few of the titles that I'd just never seen before, and never even heard of. Some kind of obscurities, if you like. This one was up at £6 and is Nickelodeon Party Blast. As soon as the missus seen it, she's like, "Oh, I might give that a go." So yeah, again, fantastic condition. That manual seems quite thick. Look at that, nice and flat again. That just looks like a bit of a, like it says, a party game with Nickelodeon characters. So yeah, we'll give that a go. Yeah, Justice League one seems quite interesting. There's a massive variety of characters in there, as you'd expect. It's like a third-person roaming the city kind of game. And this one is, again, one that the missus kind of had her eye on and said, "Oh, might give that a go." Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. OG. So I'm guessing it's kind of a skateboarding game with Disney characters. Looks like there's quite a few characters on there as well. Just safe. Doesn't really list many. Oh, use the power of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 game engine. So it uses the Tony Hawk's game engine on it, so it should be alright. Skaters 12 different characters from like Toy Story 2, Lion King, Tarzan, and things like that. And again, oh, it's got this little Activision card in there. We'll stick it at the back so you can see that manual. Fantastic condition again. One that Holly was looking at after me because I think it piqued her interest. Neighbours from Hell. Characters look a bit kind of Wallace-y, Gromit-y on there. I have no idea what the game is, but it looks quite interesting. 4 different play modes. Yeah, that looks quite interesting. If you've played or know anything about this, let me know. Give it a go when I test them all. I've just not tested them yet. Show you some screenshots there. Yeah, I don't know. Could be good. Now, down to the big 2. So, this one I've seen twice. Once in CEX, and it didn't have the extra bit. And it was also there again at another stall, and again, it didn't have the extra bit. And every time I've seen this game, it's well over 20 quid everywhere, and that's without the extra bits. They had this up at £18 and it had the extra bits inside, still sealed. So it was an absolute no-brainer. I needed to pick this up then and there. It is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of Destiny with the art cards, or the art cards, the actual playing cards still inside. 3 limited edition official game cards inside. Still sealed. Fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah, there are our cards. Not that you can see because of the glare. Don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, is it similar to Pokemon? I don't know if that's going to offend people or not. But yeah, it's basically a card playing game. Fantastic condition, as all the games from there. So yeah, like it says on the back, 3 limited edition official game cards. And they are an absolute nightmare to get. Like, it's not a common game, is it? Can we see that? There we go. It's not a common game as it stands. But then to find the cards in there as well, and still sealed, just, yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. Let's try and get some glare off. Can you see the first card? It's probably too much glare from the TV. But yeah, they're shiny as well. So that's pretty cool. And the biggie, my holy grail for the OG Xbox. A lot of people probably guess what it is or know what it is because I showed them at the event, so I was so psyched. Holly was like, I'm so happy you've got that, mate. So happy for you. It was up at 60, which is still a fantastic price. I've seen this at Revival for £95, which is an insane price. I've never seen it for that. It averages on eBay between 50 and 60 quid. Same on CX. I think it has gone up a bit to £60 on CX. They did have it for around 50. I asked him if he would do it for 50. He did think about it for a while, but in the end we settled on 55, which again I think is an absolute fantastic price for this game. And yeah, like I say, my holy grail, I've wanted to play this game for so long. I've got the demo and just been playing the demo over and over again. So to now actually play the game properly, one of the game series is got me into gaming that I've just really enjoyed throughout the years, going back from the NES, the Super NES, on the 360. I like the modern version games, but this is one I've not played on the OG Xbox. It's Castlevania. Finally, Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the OG Xbox in fantastic condition as well. I am so happy to get this game. You have no idea. I cannot wait to play this. When I finished up playing some of the games I'm playing, jumping straight into this bad boy. So yeah, we finally got it in the collection, in the set. That's quite a few big hitters knocked off the old list this time. That was the final pickup. And there's not many more big hitters now we need on the OG Xbox. There's a few that average around, I think now, the £20-ish mark, like a handful, but most of them now, it should be plain, easy sailing. I actually thought this was going to be one of the last ones I'd get, just due to the playing cards which I wanted inside. But to get that as well on the same day, from the same stall, fan-bloody-tastic. So happy. So yeah, got some fantastic pickups this time. Quite a lot, over £1, Tootie and Dainster, so how good's that? So yeah, I think we did alright this time. Some bloody good pickups. Let me know in the comments what your favourites were. How did I do this time? I went a bit insane, but you know, it was payday. I got paid a lot more this time than I thought I was going to be doing. Won't go into that too much, but basically I've switched shifts at work. I've come off nights, well, permanent nights anyway. I've moved store as well, so it's a lot closer to me. So it's just been a lot better. But the last couple of weeks I've been on early mornings. So the time I'd normally be going to bed, I've been getting up. And yeah, it was quite interesting. Like I say, for the Doncaster, because I'd been on earlies, I woke up a bit later than I had been doing. And I was so alive. I was just absolutely buzzing for the event. I actually made the most of it for once. Usually when I go, I've been on nights the night before and I'm just drained and tired like I were at the beginning of the year. But this time I just felt amazing. And it was just nice to have a good quality chat with everyone, get around the event. get some fantastic games and good deals as well off everyone. So thank you everyone again who did me a deal and bought games off you. Like I always say, nice to meet everyone. It was absolutely fantastic. I think the next one, main event for me now is Blackpool at the end of the year, and hopefully there's going to be loads there as well. So I'll see you all again there. Yeah, it was good. It was a good event. Let me know in the comments if you were there, if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next one. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subbing, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.